okay, this may be a response to ADTV, I don't know if they'll accept it, but here's a video about TNA and what I think about it at the moment. I watched Impact, and a really good show actually. Motor City Machine Guns and Beer Money, and an awesome ladder match, just awesome, all the crazy spots. And I must say that was an awesome ending, because I thought that, okay, Motor City Machine Guns had won it, but then bam, smash with a bottle over the head. He just been served with, with a bottle to the head, literally. Been served. That was a good ending. I like that swervy ending, if that swervy even sounds right. I did like, my favourite part of that match though was definitely when he had, I can't remember who it was of Bear Money, I think it was Robert Roode, lying along the ladder, and like it was like on the guardrail and then the actual ring apron, and then he did a crossbody over the rope and onto Robert Roode lying on the ladder, which was awesome. That was my favourite part of the match. It just a killer move. That was great. Also, I just liked the matches. The Brian Kendrick and Douglas Williams match was good. I liked the opening. I didn't see the first part, but I mean, I saw, where they were in the street fight and everything, the knockout street fight, and I thought that was good. I enjoyed it. I'll be honest, I didn't see the whole thing because I don't know, because I watched this stuff on YouTube and I don't think someone uploaded part 1, so I didn't see what happened. But hey, it is what it is. As some people like to say, and that was cool. I mean, the whole show had a good feeling. I liked the angle at the end as well, with the ECW guys invading, and then you think that they're going to help Abyss, but then they turn on Abyss, and then they have Al Snow, who comes down and like, I think he turned on TNA, or he might have just been with the ECW, I'm not really sure, but I mean, we didn't see him coming down to help ECW, so he must have been part of TNA, even though I haven't seen him in like ages, but and then he helped ECW, and then you have RVD who helped ECW, which was awesome. A few turns and that was pretty good. And that everybody, all the TNA guys trying to fight off the ECW invaders, and everything, all hell just broke loose. It was very cool to see. The only thing I'd say, it's better than what they're doing with the Nexus, I agree at the moment, but I like the fact that the Nexus are like young up and coming stars instead of old kind of ECW superstars from the past. Because I like the fact it's a new breed, as you could say, that are like coming in and invading the WWE, whereas in TNA you've got old stars that are coming back to reform the ECW group and then attack TNA. To me, it seems better with new guys, but someone said a really good comment. I'm just trying to remember what it was on one of the parts of the actual Impact. I remembered it and I completely forgot it now, but it'll probably come back to me. I just enjoyed the show as a whole. It was really good. I didn't like the fact that all the British people lost. I thought that was quite annoying for me being English, but I mean, I didn't really take it. This has got nothing to do with that. I mean, I ain't gonna hold anything against that. It's a stupid, thing to hate on. That doesn't take away from the show for me, but I just find it as like, oh wow, all the English people, all the English wrestlers lost, which was like, damn it. But don't you be hating on ADTV. Don't you be hating on Rob Terry now. I'm joking. The freak, more like the steroid freak Rob Terry, but oh yeah, and the Jay Lethal and Jeff Hardy. I really wish Jay Lethal won that match, I'll be honest. Nothing against Hardy, but I mean, Jay Lethal needed to win more. A lot more, because, you know, he would just elevate him that much higher. He would just be Ric Flair at the pay-per-view, and then he would have a chance to beat Jeff Hardy and be like, wow, Jay Lethal is one of the top guys, you know. But it wasn't to be, unfortunately, because I like Jay Lethal a lot. Yeah, as far as Paul Heyman coming into TNA, I think that would be an awesome move, because Paul Heyman is just a genius. He knows exactly what he's doing. I think it would be great, you know, if someone could step in and help out, because it seemed to be like lackluster. I mean, not like, you know, like this show. This show was great, but you know, they need to keep up, like Truth Slayer said. They need to keep up week after week after week. They need to just be. They don't just need to be okay to good. It needs to be like pretty much great, or you know, pretty good to great, so they can, you know, say, hey, look at us, we're so much better than Thurday. So yeah, sorry I keep saying so much. You just need to have better shows and better pay-per-views than what they're doing at the moment, you know, just to say we're so much better, you know, with our matches and promos and the action. We've got better wrestlers and everything like that, which they have got a lot of great talent, a lot of talent that are better than the talent in WWE at the moment. But they just need to step up a bit, you know, and just make better shows and just have better matches week in, week out, over and over. Not the same matches, but you know. And I wish they'd just do it so they didn't have these gimmick matches within gimmick matches, like a submission kind of style, like escape match. It's just like, why didn't you just make it a submission match if you're not going to do anything special with it, you know? Just make it a submission match. Also, like another point that Truth Slayer said in one of his videos, that it's like the TNA fans are trying to be smart, independent wrestling fans, because they always chanting like TNA, TNA, TNA after like everything, like a crossbody over the top rope, TNA, TNA, TNA. So if it was like that crossbody over the top rope on a ladder lying, you know, against that, I'd be like, you know, that, for me, that deserves a TNA chant, because that was just freaking awesome. But you know, and when they, yeah, like you said, when they do like, well, sorry, this is what Mark Pearson said. I'm just talking about what he said. I gotta switch it around a bit. I'm sorry, but he said, like, you know, after 2 chain wrestling moves, they're just like TNA, or this is wrestling, this is awesome, or something like that. This is wrestling. This is wrestling. Like, what? It doesn't make any sense. They barely even begun, and you're already chanting this is wrestling. Just because it's 2 good guys that can wrestle. We want to see the match first, and then say this is awesome and this is wrestling, you know? Don't just go, ring the bell and say this is awesome, this is wrestling. That doesn't make any sense. You can't just chant them. They haven't even done anything yet. Which I find also, one thing I must say, whoever's in the match, TNA fans, I don't know, I'm not trying to rat on TNA fans, but I mean, they always seem to chant USA, US. I've seen this week in, week out, in every match. Well, not every match, but the matches is just like, why do you chant USA? It doesn't mean anything. You had an England guy, Douglas Williams, to you know, versus Brian Kendrick, and you chanted USA. I go, is it meant to offend me because I'm from England and, you know, there's Douglas Williams in the match? Are you trying to say your country is so much better? It doesn't make any sense to me. It's just like, what? It doesn't make any sense. You can't chant USA. It's just dumb. It's like, we're basically the same country as you. England, USA, pretty much the same thing, apart from we have more history and we don't speak, you know, like gangster terms and use slang and stuff to try and change the language, and don't go, yo, this was a good match, you know. But England rules, by the way. I just thought I'd point that out. Okay, we may suck at the World Cup, but still, England is awesome. Yeah, that's about it, really. Just a quick thoughts. I mean, Thurday does some stupid things too, but I mean, TNA fans just, at least Thurday fans just shut up. They're like almost dead quiet sometimes. But at least they don't start, you know, or they just chant like RKO, let's go Triple H, something like that. At least they don't chant stupid stuff at stupid times, trying to look like they're smart. I'm sorry, but that's just sad. And in case you want, yes, I do support TNA. I've got a TNA t-shirt, went to a TNA show, so yeah, before anybody says you're just a TNA hater, no, I'm not. I watch TNA, you know? This was an awesome show this week, so yeah. I'm Eliminator. There's my thoughts on TNA. Paul Heyman, please come. Keep it cool. Peace.